should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah.
Hello, resilient familia. So we are back with messages. This is a collective reading, so it could be for anybody. It doesn't have to be for a specific sign. It is timeless, so remember, time is an illusion. Past, present, and future are all happening at the same time. Think of it as a sphere more than as opposed to linear. Creator, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Guardian angels already speaking. You're not alone. So even there it is. So even though you feel alone right now, remember that you're not. Look inward. What messages do you have for the group? We got Direction Guardian, choose your path. Sage, be devoted and committed. Wow, okay. So this is like Archangel Michael, and it explains how like he has many faces. Let me see if there's any other messages. Is there any other messages for the collective? Choose your path. You got Hunter, track down your fears and desires. And this is about being authentic with yourself. Understanding that you have way more power than you think you do. Just simply by reflecting and looking in the mirror and giving yourself props for the shit you have grown through. And, you know, being patient with yourself with the things you still need to work on. The sage is to be devoted and committed. So this is talking more about being continuing, like for the teacher to continue to be the student, and the student being the teacher as well. Like, we never really stop learning, and if you think you know it all, then bruh, you don't. Nobody does. That's why it's like important right now to understand that there is power in information and where our energy is choosing to go. Direction Guardian. I feel like I need to read the book for that one. And if you'll know that it's resonating because like you'll feel something in your body and your spirit. You'll either feel chills, butterflies in your stomach, like your heart feels different. The reason I'm saying this is because I heard somebody ask, like, how do I know it's for me? And remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't stretch it either. So for the Direction Guardian, okay, connect with your deepest desires and choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at our crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture, they can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take, none of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored, so if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose a path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. I feel like I can't breathe right now, and I was fine before the reading. And I feel very like okay, well, whoever this is for has a purple aura, because they're showing me somebody with a purple aura. So it's about you choosing your direction and, again, not feeling like it's really following the signs and being honest enough with yourself, right, as you're sitting and reflecting, to be like, okay, like I'm still lacking in this, but I have done better in this, you know? Look at the pros and the cons. And understand too that like there's sinks and there's signs and there's little things that you are able to study and commit and like try to understand and like decode where the signs are there and you are being guided. But you have to do that. Like right now I think people are like, it's still hitting them, but there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to think and be like, okay, I can keep running from the shit that I keep avoiding, or I'm gonna face it, heal through it, and get it over with. Grow from it, right? Or continue to like stay in that cycle of, you know, where you keep repeating the same lessons. But, and this is not to look down on you, like we all have shit we need to heal, you know? That's why we should try to focus on what our fears and what our desires are. What we are good with and what we are not okay with. What do you stand for? Who are you when nobody's looking, you know? And today I kept hearing like masks on, masks off, masks on, masks off. And it's like, feels like kind of like almost like when you're playing musical chairs, but like with masks. And I think because there's so much reflection going on right now, or it's about to start, because it's been an emotional roller coaster. And if you're tapped into the collective, it's you've been feeling it, you know? But we have to remember that in these times, like we know how energy works. We know things change. We know that things are going to evolve and things are going to grow from this. And these are the tower moments that life has, you know, that we have to learn from. It sounds cold-hearted, and like my condolences to all the people that unfortunately passed away from this, but not to say but like it's not important. No, it's like I'm really sorry. But we have a choice, you know. What kind of life do you want to live? What realm do you want to stay in? So reflect on it and choose, you know. Are you going to be you and be authentic to you? Or are you going to do what people want you to do? And remember, you're the one that's going to live through that, through your choices. Nobody else. but let's go on to the reading. Sorry guys, the energy is thick. Thick. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Oh, so, little funny thing that happened. I realized I don't have the death card for this deck. It was never in the deck, which is cool, but like, isn't that funny? It's the death card was not in there. So I'm gonna clarify with another one to just make sure, you know, if it needs to come out, it'll come out with the other deck. And this is the Light Seers Tarot. I don't know how you say it. It's just one of those words, I guess. Do you have any messages for the collective? Oh shit, here we go. Thought it was gonna be something else. Got the Two of Pentacles, which is having to make a decision, deciding pros and cons, reflecting, not knowing if you should stay or go, or juggling more than one thing at the same time. I just heard as above, so below. So it could be in the spirit realm, this already happened, and now it's like manifesting in the physical realm. I keep hearing like whispering. This feels like somebody was trying to connect with you, like, spiritually. Or you the other way. Take this as it resonates. But this feels like a masculine energy trying to send, like, spiritual or telepathic messages to the feminine energy. And when I'm talking energy, it's not gender or sexual preference, it's energy. We all have both masculine and feminine. The world. This feels like somebody that's spiritually feeling all the progress and growth. Like spiritually you feel it, but physically it's still not here. It feels like in between realms, like in between worlds. As the train clarifies it. Can we clarify the world, please? Can we clarify the world? Can we clarify the world, please? Can we clarify the world? The Page of Swords. Get out of here. Okay, so this masculine energy has been watching you, not just like in your social media, but also it feels like in the spirit realm. Like they have been in your dreams or visiting you at night. And I'm just seeing somebody like a hand tucking hair behind the ear. And then Justice card came out, which is Libra energy. So it could be like the higher self of this masculine energy comes and visits you at night. Visits you, because remember, space and time are an illusion. The Wheel of Fortune. It's new cycles beginning. I keep feeling like up and down. Up and down. Like, see how she's on top of this wheel, right? And she's balanced, confident, like very confident. But the energy that I'm feeling is, it's not as confident. It's like yes, no, yes, no. Like not knowing what to decide. Like, should I stay or should I go? This sounds cold, but this feels like somebody that's still not ready to accept your blessings. Like, there's been deep healing, because Temperance is about healing, like deep healing. It's also about the angel of patience and peace. But this feels more like deep healing. Like, you know you have done the work, but your loyalty is holding you back. And when I said your loyalty is holding you back, I got chills. So let's pay attention to what we're being loyal to. The moon. This is Piscean energy. For me, it's also Cancer energy. So you got the moon here, and then in this one you have the sun and the moon merging together. Being balanced, right? Again, like, that energy of balance keeps coming up. Like duality, balance, like... This also feels so like very Piscean energy of like, you know how like a lot of us are very nice to everybody else, to ourselves are really mean and dark. I'm not laughing because it's funny. Well, I'm laughing because like, if you know, you know. I'm not saying it's healthy, I'm just being honest. And it takes a while for us to balance that. To be like, yo, why are you being so mean to you? You know, like, you good? Like, you need some love? Is that what you need? Okay, cool. You know? But it takes us a little bit to get there, because it's they just took it away from me. Okay, so now you got the 8 of Wands. They're probably like over here, back here again. So you got the 8 of Wands, and it was in reverse, but they're letting me flip it, so we're good. So the 8 of Wands is about communication. It's sudden information coming in as well. I'm seeing like an actual like letter in the mail. What's being communicated? The King of Wands came out. And the King of Wands is a confident energy that has already decided and is now ready to act on it. The wands represent action, fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Five of Wands, competition. What the fuck? They're showing me two people fighting. Like legit fighting. Feels like two masculine energies fighting. Three of Wands is waiting for the right time. Or for like things to align. Okay, this feels like somebody who almost like lost someone because they waited too long. They were overthinking it too much. And while they were overthinking it, other energies were like trying to compete for that energy as well. Got the Nine of Wands, which is about putting, it's like the Wounded Warrior card. It's also about putting, like letting go of your attachment to your pain. Detaching from the romanticizing of the pain, of your struggle. Like understanding the lessons and the wisdom that it blessed you with, but not staying stuck in the pain of it. But again, you have to face your ego. You have to dig deep right now. Like, how are you using this time, you know? I bet you everybody's gonna want to appreciate the outside so much once we're able to go out and be with each other and reunite and celebrate together. Three of Cups is celebration, reunion. Soul families uniting. That does feel very like strong. It's like a connecting of souls, because I keep seeing like a grid of lights. Can we clarify the Three of Cups? You might be saying 333 a lot, or 33. 33 is a master number. Always look up the numbers that you keep seeing to see what resonates with you. Seven of Wands is against all odds, winning, being protected through these changing times. This feels like energy is coming from all sorts of places. Yet you're able to maintain your peace. I heard to maintain this connection. Let me find out there's spiritual wars going on right now for counterparts. Lord Jesus. Got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who can multitask. This is somebody who's like able to do many things at the same time. Very nurturing, very loyal, very honest, very genuine, very wise. It's like an amazing mother and an amazing wife. An amazing woman, period. Amazing queen. Amazing feminine energy. And again, this could be, you know, genders, like, take it as it resonates. You got the King of Pentacles. She feels very aware of her worth. And not in the material sense or the like the physical realm as much as like she knows what she has to do. And I keep seeing a purple auras, people. Okay, there's way more purple auras connected now. Can we clarify the purple aura? Page of Pentacles is new beginnings. It's like almost kind of like being like studying something new. And I heard violet flame. I don't know. Can we clarify the Page of Pentacles, please? Can we clarify the Page of Pentacles? Maybe this like time of being like having to reflect is teaching you new things or new sides about yourself, where you like are like, oh, okay, I want to learn more about this. Finding out what makes you happy, like what your actual bliss is. This also feels like surrendering to me though. Like being open to that guidance from spirit, from your spirit familia, from your ancestors, from your guides. That judgment. Surrendering again, like surrendering to your higher self. This is a great time to speak and get in touch with your higher self. And you can call it in and set the intention before you go to bed. Because I've noticed that for some people it's easier to see your higher self that way in the dream realm. The King of Cups. I keep feeling a masculine energy trying to communicate telepathically through the heart. What does this King of Cups want? It's like, it feels like, okay, let me try to get to this person spiritually first to see if she is who I think she is. And some like spiritual testing type shit. Y'all funny. The Fool. All I'm saying is, y'all think you're slick, but you're not. Because it feels like the feminine energy knows what's up. Like, and she's making it a little harder for you to contact her on purpose. I just heard who's testing who. Y'all playing games in the spiritual realm for real. 4 of Wands, Union. 1111. I've been seeing 1111 a lot, and 111. 222 as well. And the color purple a lot. And dragons. Hold on. I'm gonna use the Angel Tarot. Oh. The Lovers. popped out right now, but we'll see. What else? This feels like somebody has been working on what to say to somebody. Just do it. I feel like I want to just push them. Just communicate, dude. Dig deep and get your confidence going. You got this. Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? So it's union and celebration. Sacred union. Okay. Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Ow. Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please? Got the Moon, so Pisces energy and Cancer energy for me. Angel of Dreams. See, I'm telling you something about at night. Y'all are in union at night. Can we clarify the Moon, please? Can we clarify the Moon, please? Can we click? Two of Pentacles again, juggling. This feels like two people are being stubborn as shit. And we need to work on that. It's like spiritual flirting too, it feels like that. Like, oh yeah, you think you slick, huh? But oh, it just showed me a text that one of my close cousins sent me earlier, which is let the games begin. So it does feel like that, like some like spiritual flirting, spiritual games, like even like spiritual pettiness is going on. If you're wondering if that's possible, sure it is. Can we clarify what's being juggled here, please? Damn. The Lovers and the King of Wands again. The Lovers is angels of commitment and the King of Wands is angel of leadership. So this, to me, feels like somebody who is very committed to his leadership role or her leadership role, and understanding that loving somebody on this level, like, he's never really been there before. So he knows that it's gonna take a lot of, like, it's like his time is his valuable thing that he wants to share with this person that he has feelings for, that he's been trying to communicate with spiritually with. But the King of Wands is also somebody, like, ready to act, and he acts on his emotions. He speaks with his actions, not just emotions. He's not all talk, is what I'm trying to say. Angel of Blessings, a Hierophant. What is this King of Wands ready to act on? This also does feel like somebody who's stuck between the past, karmic, and the future. Like, the person that they actually do have feelings for. It's like a choice needs to be made. The Lovers is like a big decision as well. Choosing between two partners. Gemini energy. King of Wands is fire energy. What does this King of Wands want to, what does he want to do? Four of Wands. Again, he wants the union to happen. Freedom. He wants freedom from the past in order to be able to unite with the future. I feel like this time is really making us dig deep and reflect and realize what we're really here for and what we're not here for. Yeah, it feels like somebody who wants to be free from, like, this feeling of being bonded, like stuck, stagnant. And remember that this is what this time is here to cleanse too. It's that stagnant energy, the patriarchy, that ego. Can I clarify the Four of Wands? Can we clarify the Four of Wands? Guess not. High Priest. Can you clarify the High Priest? What does the High Priest want to unite with? Mirror Guardian, which is about reflecting and reflection. He wants to unite with his reflection. I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, and thank you if you came back. And thank you for joining us if you are new. All the information from my Instagram, email, and personal readings and all of that is in the description. What else? Divine Femmes, we really need to open up more. And I am being forced to say this because I like keep saying it and I'm like, now we're good. So just make sure you're not too shielded. Make sure you're open up enough to receive the communication that he's trying to communicate to you telepathically. As above, so below. They keep saying that, as above, so below, so stop blocking it. And I am being dragged as well, so no worries. Yeah, I hope okay, they keep showing me people in like the meditation position with purple auras. So I guess our family's starting to connect or align, which is beautiful. But if you do feel the need to meditate, meditate. If you feel the need to work out, work out. Like, do whatever you feel pulled to right now. Like, you know, listen to yourself. Right now is the best time to listen to your intuition. To look in the mirror and reflect. Rise above the fuckery. Stay resilient. Peace.
Find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love.